Welcome back. Today we're jumping into something pretty fascinating, maybe even a bit eerie in the crypto world. We're using source material called The Mystery of Crypto Ghost Wallets.
Yeah, and mystery is definitely the right word. We're talking billions, literally billions of dollars in crypto, just static, untouched, in these digital wallets that haven't seen daylight activity-wise for years, sometimes well over a decade.
Just silence. Digital silence. The source calls them digital graveyards, which is, a bit dark.
Or maybe forgotten fortunes, if you want to be optimistic about it.
Right, forgotten fortunes. But the scale, that's what gets me. The source really emphasizes this isn't trivial.
No, not at all. It's huge. Billions locked away, essentially inaccessible.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Our mission here is to explore what's behind these silent vaults, what are the stories, and maybe more importantly, what does it mean for you if you're holding crypto yourself? What's the main cause, according to the source?
Well, the big one, overwhelmingly, seems to be lost access. Just gone. People lose their private keys, their seed phrases, the things you absolutely need.
So crypto exists on the blockchain, the record's there, the funds are technically there.
Exactly. But the ability to actually move them vanished. Poof.
And the source highlighted some really striking stories, like that guy in the UK.
Oh, the landfill guy. Yeah, I saw that. Crazy story. He thinks he threw out a hard drive.
With the keys to, around 2,000 Bitcoin, potentially worth, a fortune now, 9 figures maybe.
No.
And he thinks it's buried under tons of rubbish. Wow.
It really drives home that point about crypto, doesn't it? You are your own bank. There's no central help desk, no I forgot my details recovery process like with, your online banking.
Exactly. No, forgot my key button, as the source puts it. Once it's lost, it is really lost, like permanently.
At least, yeah, through any normal means. And it's not just individuals losing track.
Oh, right. The source also brings up the Satoshi Nakamoto wallets.
The Bitcoin creator's stash. Estimates are over 1 million Bitcoin. Untouched for more than 10 years. Are they lost? Is Satoshi just watching? Adds a whole layer of myth to it,
Definitely adds to the mystique. But the source also points out it's not all just forgotten savings or legendary figures.
Right. Some of these ghost wallets could belong to, less savory characters. Hackers, maybe. Scammer.
Funds that were stolen and then just left. Maybe the thief couldn't launder it safely, or perhaps they got caught.
Could be. Or, just everyday people, too. Someone who bought a tiny bit of Bitcoin way back when.
But out of curiosity, maybe.
Yeah.
Then the price dipped. They forgot all about it.
Exactly. Then years later, boom, price goes to the moon, and they're like, wait, didn't I have some Bitcoin? But by then, where are those keys? Long gone.
And what really stood out from the source is that this isn't a historical problem. It's actually growing.
It is. As more people get into crypto, statistically, more keys are going to get lost or, abandoned. It's just inevitable.
The numbers are getting kind of staggering. What did the source estimate? Over 20%.
Yeah, some experts cited think over 20% of all Bitcoin might be locked away forever in these ghost wallets. Just digital dust drifting in the network. No owner who can ever touch it.
That's a really haunting idea. But also, it's a very stark reminder of the core principle of crypto, isn't it?
Absolutely. The source hammers this home. You are your own bank, which is empowering, sure, freedom. But unlike a bank vault or an account with password recovery, you lose that key, there's no backup plan, no safety net.
So let's wrap up this deep dive on the mystery of crypto ghost wallets. The main takeaway from the sources seems pretty clear. There's a huge and growing amount of crypto just locked away, maybe forever.
Yeah, billions. Lost keys, people passing away, forgotten early buys, maybe even criminal funds lying dormant. The reasons vary.
And the scale is, it's mind-boggling. Maybe 1 in every 5 Bitcoin just inaccessible, in limbo.
And that directly shapes how you have to think about holding crypto. The responsibility is entirely on you. There's no one else to call.
Which leads us to that final thought, something the source material really makes you ponder. With potentially billions lost forever like this, what does holding crypto actually mean? And how does this built-in risk of permanent loss, this sort of digital ghost story, affect how people see digital assets long-term?
Definitely something to think about. How does that potential for irretrievable loss shape trust and adoption?
Indeed. Food for thought until our next deep dive.